Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a cop or drop, and that is my version of like a purchase or pass or love it or leave it. I have 12 things that I want to talk about today, and I know that there's probably other things, but this is just kind of some stuff that I saw that caught my eye that I just wanted to talk about. And I do want to start doing these videos at least once a month to talk about new makeup. And I love watching these videos. Somebody that I watch regularly is Angie here on YouTube. Her channel name is Angelika, I believe, and I will leave her channel linked down below. I watch her every Sunday. I forget who originally started these videos, but I will also try and find that and leave that linked down below. Alright, so I moved to the side so that I can insert pictures here, but I did just want to say, and I'm looking at my phone, the sources that I get these products from that I see upcoming releases, I like to stick to Trend Mood, Indie Makeup Spotlight, Makeup Release Radar, and then New Makeup, and I will leave all of their Instagrams down below because that is where I get all of these products from and find a lot of these. First thing that I want to talk about, and something I'm super excited for, is from Midas Cosmetics. So the owner's name of Midas is Rocio. So she's made some really amazing palettes. I have a few here. I'm just going to show them to you quickly. So they have the Flower Bomb palette, looks like this. They have the Smoky Glow collab that she did with Hannah from Smoky Glow, and it looks like this. And she has also the High Times palette, which is one of my faves, and it looks like this, and I just love these tones. And she has some other little ones, like quad palettes, which are gorgeous, but I've never gotten my hands on them. And then if you watch my makeup collection, you'd also see I have a bunch of glitters and pigments from them that are also really amazing. And the company is really affordable, and I really just like to support small businesses as often as I can. So these two palettes, they're called the Unveiled palettes. They have the Berry Nude, and then they have the Cool Nudes. The Cool Nudes is more of just like the neutral browns and mustardy warm tones, and then the Berry is obviously there's more berry tones as well as some warmer like browns and neutrals. And they retail for $18 each, which I don't think is a bad price at all. Their quads I think are 12, but don't quote me on that. And that comes out the day you're seeing this, so January 11th, and it comes out at 9 a.m. PST, which is 12 p.m. EST. That's my time. So I always have to translate time because I'm Eastern, and most makeup releases fall on Pacific Standard Time, which is stupid, but whatever. The next product that I want to talk about is from Pastel Roses. They're a UK-based indie brand, and I have personally never tried anything from them, but I saw this on Makeup Release Radar, and I thought this palette was beautiful. It is called their Unicorn palette, and this palette is available now, and on Makeup Release Radar, they said it was $20.37, so I guess that's already translated from UK dollars. But all of the shades, as you can see, I think they're really pretty. The swatches look really nice, and the packaging is super adorable. I'd be really interested in trying this out, and I might pick it up soon. And I think there's a fair amount of mattes and shimmers in this 9-pan palette. I think it's so pretty, and I really do like the color story a lot. The next release is from Melt, and this is their Blueprint palette. This is available now. It is $48 for the palette. The two liners that came out are $19 each, and then you can get the entire collection for $75. Now, the shade Dim Out, like the bright cobalt blue color, is stunning. I want it just for that shade. But I'm not going to be picking this up only because I don't wear blue eyeshadow often. I have blue eyes, so sometimes blue eyeshadow just doesn't work well with me. And I just don't like how I look with blue eyeshadow on. Something about it I just don't like. And I'm not sure how I feel about it being mixed with like the copper shade Hot Wire and just like the more reddy shade Hammered. I think it's a pretty palette, and I think other people will get good use out of it if this is like their kind of color story, but for me personally, it's just not. The next brand that I want to talk about is Red Rose Lashes, and again, I'll leave all of the companies and brands linked down below, but this is their Azteca collection, and I just want to say the packaging on this entire collection is absolutely beautiful. So this collection includes a palette, lashes, lip liners, and then there's a sticker. So you can buy the entire collection for $60. If not, the palette itself is $30. The lashes are $10 each. There's 2 different styles. The lip liners, it's a set of 5 for $13, and then the sticker is $3. Now this palette, while yes, it is just a neutral brown palette, if you already don't have just like a Staples nude palette that you really like, I think this is going to be a really nice choice. I've never tried anything from the brand, but the swatches look really, really nice, and the packaging is gorgeous, and I'm always about supporting smaller businesses, so this is something I could potentially see myself picking up in the future, but it is gorgeous. Like the shimmers in there's only a few, but they look really pretty, and it's always nice to have a neutral like brown go-to palette, and I just can't get over the packaging. It is honestly stunning. The next palette that I'm going to talk about, I'm really excited for. It is by Mocha P Beauty, and I've never tried anything from them, but I saw them again on Makeup Release Radar. So this palette releases the day you're watching this video on the 11th at 12 p.m. CST, which is 1 p.m. EST. Palette is stunning. The swatches she put out are stunning, and the people in the comments were just like, I can't wait to pick this up. Every time something comes in stock, I haven't been able to grab it because it sells so fast. So this is something I would definitely be interested in picking up. The next collection is something really, really exciting, and it is by Beauty Bakerie. They're coming out with a bite-sized collection, and it comes out in about 2 weeks. There's no like official date. It just says about 2 weeks. And this is a collection, and I believe it's all going to be like mini size products for products that already exist, but I could be wrong. They could be coming out with like new products, but they're pretty much going to be like mini products with a mini price tag. That's what they said, so that they can accommodate anybody from any economic class, because they're all about inclusivity, and this is something that they really wanted to do, which was make products more affordable to people who may not be able to afford their standard pricing for standard size things. And I think that is awesome, especially for someone like me or anyone else who like loves makeup, where you have a lot of it. You don't necessarily need full-size products because you're never going to get through them unless you're using them all the time. But if you have a large collection, you'll never go through a full product reasonable amount of time. So I think this is perfect for those people who love makeup but can't really afford like higher price tags. So I think this is really nice. The next product is something I'm super excited about, and I'm definitely picking up the next time I make a Sephora trip or order, and this is by Henrikson, and this is their Lemonade Smoothing Scrub. And I love scrubs on my face. I usually use the St. Ives Apricot Scrub, and I know people like have their issues with it and saying it like can ruin your face, but personally for me, it works really well. I don't notice any damage from it. And this is already available. It came out on the 4th, and it is $32. It's a little bit pricey, but for a scrub that I'm really interested in, I don't mind paying that, especially because they always have like a coupon code you can use, so I really don't mind. And the next time I do order something from Sephora or I'm in the mall and can go, I definitely would pick this up. I try not to shop from Sephora just because I feel like they already had such a bad reward system, and then when they tried to take advantage of people's like points, when they were saying, oh, like use your points and you could be entered to win like money or something, I thought that was just ridiculous. So I try not to shop there, but you can only get this at Sephora, I believe. I guess I could order it off their website. That makes sense, but this is something I'm really interested in. And then I have 2 collections from Colourpop. So the first one is their Love Struck collection, the 5 palettes that everyone's talking about right now. They are $10 each, and they are available now. They are really pretty, but the palettes that honestly speak to me the most are the ones that have the pressed glitters, and I won't buy a palette that has pressed glitters because I just won't use them. And I think it's, especially in such a curated small 5-pan palette, I feel like that having that glitter is such a waste, because now I don't have like a beautiful shimmer shade to use because they decided to put a glitter in it instead, and I hate that. Overall, they are really pretty. I've seen some reviews on it. I'm not personally going to buy any, but I know that Colourpop has such a large following that there's probably people that will love these and will work for them. And I think $10 isn't a bad price tag at all, and I'm interested in seeing if they continue this kind of style format for later palettes in their collection. This Colourpop collection is their Chinese New Year. This collection comes out the day after you're watching this, so it comes out the 12th, and it comes out at 10 a.m. PST like all of their collections do, and that is 1 p.m. EST. And I think it's really pretty. There's two 9-pan palettes, there's a Lippy Sticks kit, there's a Super Shock highlighter, there's a 4th Ray Beauty lip mask, and then a Soul Body shimmering dry oil. It's a pretty collection. It's not super interesting to me. It doesn't spark any like I need this in me, but I think it's pretty, and I think that they usually do well with these kind of collections. The only thing that I really saw for like the Chinese New Year that a brand did was like the Clinique highlight. I think that was really cute, and that would be something I'd consider getting. But this collection, while it's cute, it's just not screaming my name, so I'm gonna pass on this as well. The next collection is from Lime Crime, and I know some people love them, some people don't. This is their Glory and Aura palettes. It's two 9-pan palettes, and they retail for $30 each, which is kind of up there, but it's similar pricing to Huda and other higher end brands that do these kind of 9-pan palettes. Now, the one that screams out to me is the Glory palette. I think those shades look so good together. I don't know what it is, but I really, really do like that palette. The Aura palette is equally just as pretty, but I just find myself drawn to the Glory one more. And I'm not gonna pick these up immediately just because a lot of times when they come out with newer products, they do end up at TJ Maxx a lot. So I'm gonna hold off for right now in hopes that I might see it there. And if not, if it's still available down the line, I can always pick. Down to the last two things I wanna talk about. This is from Anastasia. This is their new collection, but the product I'm specifically going to talk about is the highlighter in the shade Iced Out. I was super excited for this when I first saw it, but now that their swatch is out, I think it looks awful on the lightest skin tone swatch. I'm going to insert it here. I think it looks awful and just like musty dusty on the lightest swatch's arm, and that's not good because I was really into it, and then seeing it on someone of my similar complexion look awful. I don't want it. I think it looked fine on the medium skin and dark skin, but I think it looked the best on the medium skin if I'm just being honest. And the rest of the collection, like that highlighter was $34, and it comes out the day that you're watching this, the collection. They have like a $23 brow freeze, which is like their version of like the soap brow, the laminated brow. I have one from Makeup Revolution, I think it was like $6 or $8, so I'm not gonna go out and spend 20 something. I've just been really unimpressed by Anastasia's new releases, and I know they're still in hot water with the information that was put out by Taj Donnie Darkowitz on Instagram about that whole situation. If you're not sure about it, I read what she put out when she first did it, and this was a few months ago, so I think it's still on her Instagram. If not, you can probably search it up and find it, but I'm not going to go in depth with it here. But I think it was like really shady, and I just don't support that. So I'm definitely going to pass on this highlighter, which is really disappointing because when I did see it and I saw the shade in the pan before I saw like actual swatches, I was really excited because I thought it'd be such a pretty highlighter. And I know everyone's crazy about the Amrezy highlighter, which I never picked up just because I personally don't like golden toned highlighters on myself, just because I like the more champagne-y, icy shades. They just look best on my like really fair complexion. The last product slash collection that I want to talk about is actually from BH Cosmetics. And I had their, well, I still have it. It's their Carnival palette that from a couple years ago, and it's nice. It's a nice beginner palette. I don't think it's the best quality, but if you're starting out, it's fine. But Angelika, same person I referenced in the beginning of this video, she's been raving about their palettes. I do still want to pick up the Naughty palette if that's still available, and a couple others that she talked about because they look super nice when she's said nothing but good things. So this is their new Travel Series collection, and this first palette is their LA palette, and it is $17. It's available now, and I don't know why, but I am really drawn to these shades. There's like some more pastel-y shades, but also some jewel tone shades, and I just think it is really, really pretty. There's also a highlight palette for $17 and a brush set and bag for $20. I'm not really interested in those, but this palette, I think if I see it at Ulta, I'm definitely going to pick it up just because I think it's such a pretty palette. I'm really impressed with what I've been seeing from them lately, so if I do see it, I can't wait to get it. That is it for today's cop or drop. I hope you liked it. If you did, please let me know down below in the comments, and I will continue to do these types of videos just because they are one of my favorite videos to watch. And also you can hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already seen my previous video, there is a giveaway included, so if you're interested in that, definitely go check that out. I'll leave it linked down below. Subscribe to see more videos that are coming in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!